Idaho Ranger Joe, it's the Jim and Terry Show, and with me, I'm Terry, one of your hosts. With me is my good friend
Jim the Samson. And I just wanted to say I really like that opening song, Terry, called It's Complicated.
You know what? We end up at the end, and the final word is, it's complicated.
Yeah, I know, I hear that.
And that's actually a good lead-in. Should we stop and check a look at these readings before? Well, we did stop and check the readings, and Bob, if you're listening, thank you for pointing out the in the last...
Oh, yeah, but don't listen. Bob is the one that taught me and my friends sing it every day. You know, it is nee, 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 nee. If something's going wrong, that's what he says. Nee, 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 nee.
Okay, I don't know what that means.
And I do it too.
I don't know what that means, but you do. It's a secret code.
Well, it's funny because it's, believe it or not, it's catchy. And almost every day I find myself going, nee, 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 nee.
Does anybody watch you and look at you in a strange...
Well, I don't have friends anymore.
That may be why. Too many nee, 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 whatever that is.
Yeah, he does it the best.
Oh,
and
okay.
He goes, ah, 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 ah.
Is that like a mwahaha only?
No, it's more of a. It's hard to explain it. It has to come. It's like A. Say an A. If you're trying to say A,
you mean like EH,
as
a Canadian?
Yeah, EH.
A?
If you're trying to say it, it always sounds forced.
Yeah,
But if you're just out there and you say A and it comes in its proper place. Well, that's the same with nee, 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 nee. Okay, now we're bored everybody to death with Bob and my
Actually, it's kind of fun because one of the principles of the Jim and Terry Show we started 8 years ago was that we should be the voice that people want to just tune in to tune out. Do you know the voice you just wanted?
Yeah. Matter of fact, that was it. So you can make your sandwich.
Yes.
As you're listening.
Just put
to these
us
two guys.
on, two guys. You might, we have the faces for radio.
And now they put us on and go to the washroom.
And they carry the phone with us and put the podcast on the toilet seat. Flushed away studios. You often said that. All right, let's get into some banter about things that we find interesting. Our show is subtitled, Have You Heard? Now, it's been a week. There's been a lot. So what have you heard?
Well, did you tell the wonderful people why it's been a week? This time I wasn't sick. We came here and we did 7 shows.
Yeah.
And there was a glitch in the computer.
We were monumentally successful last week. In fact, we had a couple that we didn't have one glitch in the computer at all. And for our listening audience, you might hear us just the rough edit where we just stop and go back and try to force our way back into a conversation. You can hear us doing that. But the computer glitches, and I have no idea how to solve that one, so I'm waiting for my tech son to visit and promise me a new system or a new used system. And we struggle. And I've already commented, this is an age and stage thing where this thing looks like magic to me. It's like opening the hood of my car. It's magic.
This would run the universe, wouldn't it? It's so big.
There's more firepower in that old CPU box than there was in the shuttle to get, or the astronauts to get to the moon, the Apollo system.
I came here with wet hair. The fan has dried my hair and everything.
It's drying. I said, we're going to be prunes by the time we get out of the sauna.
So I know what we should talk about right now.
Okay, take it away.
Okay.
You lead.
Go, Canada, go. The women's hockey is playing today.
What a breath of fresh air.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be tough because the United States is dominant. They really are for the women's hockey.
Yes, they
and
are.
Canada lost 5-0 in this Olympics.
In the preliminaries, yep.
So now they're going for gold. But we've seen miracles before.
Marner.
Yeah, you take the men's where Marner scored, and Marner has left
never
the Leafs.
Scores when the clinch when you need him.
Because the Leaf fans say he never shows up for playoffs. So here's one of the biggest games in the whole nation.
Do or die.
And who shows up? Him. And did you see the goal?
Yeah.
It was unbelievable.
He fought off 3?
And I could just see him put that middle finger up to everybody who says I don't
all
perform.
the doubters.
Yeah. So, anyways, that was good.
Mind you,
the women are going to play. Schools will probably fill their auditoriums.
I hope so.
I think for 2 reasons. I think it's good. The one is give the women their due.
Yes.
They're not the same as the men, no, but they're exciting. So give them their due. And the other thing is it does inspire young people to get into athletics.
We all need role models, don't we?
Yeah, and so that gives them hope that maybe they too could be in the Olympics for whatever sport. So it's a good thing. I'm glad Ford brought it up. He
Yes.
basically was the one who said, I think you should let the student. He didn't order it. He
No.
said, this is what he thought would be
Okay,
best.
I'm going to roll back the hands of time and tell you about I'm going to say 72 World Series Canada, Russia. And we were in the library when those big old stands with a small TV on top. Do you remember those?
One TV, that would even be in a gym.
That would be in the gym. And
guy,
you'd be sitting
guy 50 feet back still cheering.
Oh, Jim, is that the days of going to school uphill both ways in a blizzard?
It was.
It was a tiny TV. Now they have
No speakers.
no.
Just a TV speaker.
Yeah, whatever. You could hardly hear it if you're sitting in the back of the classroom, let alone a gymnasium.
But there was moonshots, all kinds of different things that we watched
In
on
the
TV.
gymnasium.
I loved it because I wasn't a good student. I wasn't the most,
But you were thrilled by those
But
moments.
give me that. Give me a movie on French. I don't care what it was. Just don't make me do any work.
Yes.
So I'd be the first one to be in that gym to root them on. But when it comes to hockey, I mean, I might not be as enthusiastic for downhill, bobsledding or something. But when it comes to hockey has this ability to generate an energy, a force that comes with it.
Is it because the sheer size? It's like soccer. There's so many players.
Well, there's so many players, but it's unbelievably. I obviously think it's better than soccer, but soccer's a good sport. It's just way slower. In hockey, all those moves and setups have to be done in just seconds, fractions of a second. And if you really stopped and looked, you'd see footwork and stick work. I mean, that game with the men, what they were doing with the puck, a lot of times it just wasn't working, and that happens. But if it had worked, there would have been a lot of Godsmack type plays, because in between the legs, the goal Canada got went through the legs of the defender.
You mean the final one in the overtime?
No, that final one was backhand by
Marner.
Yeah.
No, the one that got them.
tied us,
Yeah.
Got us tied.
Was a deflection through the 5-hole.
and then there was one that was missed. Literally, Terry, there was like a 6-inch corner at the top, and he went for it and hit the post.
Wow.
Right beside the goalie's head. It would have had to go in. If it had been 1 inch over, bang, it would have been so glorious of a goal.
Game of millimeters.
Yeah, so that's what you get with hockey. You get absolutely such not precision. What am I thinking? It's just an art.
Precision.
What can because with hockey, you have to learn the sport. And then when you get to the professional level, a lot of these things you would never try if you first put on a pair of skates and a hockey stick. It comes because it's your extension of you now.
I've been impressed with the ads run during the Olympics, but sometimes during other types of competitions where they show you the training that these people do. They show you the workouts that they do and the finesse, especially stick handling through pylons or tires or whatever they do. I mean, it's executed to the millimeter. They know exactly where their feet are going. They know exactly where their stick is going. It's all orchestrated and rehearsed in your practice, and then in the game, it's applied.
Yeah,
I've learned so much about the sport just watching. It is a rigorous sport.
There's nothing. The Stanley Cup. I will agree with the people who agree with me.
Okay.
That it's the most grueling, hardest trophy to get. The Stanley Cup. I don't know how they do it.
The number of games or the
number of games. These are 200-pound men bashing into each other. And you see them every game. I challenge you. Every game you'll see a guy with his mouth bleeding and with his head bleeding. Every game. It's brutal.
Didn't Bobby Bond play a Maple Leaf 1967 game with a broken leg?
Broken leg. It was one of the Leafs, yeah. Might have been Bobby Bond. Yeah, they froze his leg and he went out and finished the game. And it's because it has that heart in it. Yeah. And that's the one thing I really don't like much about soccer. I like soccer. I'm glad the World Cup's coming. FIFA is coming. I like soccer and I will watch it and loyally watch it. But I can't stand the fake injuries or the sucky injuries where you'll see a hockey player dragging himself off because they're not going to stop the game.
No.
They'll stop it if you're half dead. And probably if your team's got the puck, then they'll stop it. Well, you can't do that to delay a game.
Let's speak of injuries and Sidney Crosby.
Yeah, what happened?
I didn't see the.
Yeah,
I don't know what happened. I,
think
saw him
he
on
just
the
got
ice,
hit between two 200-pound men,
and
they just crushed something.
and he has to be careful. I mean, it's his profession.
yeah.
It's his job. So you got to be careful. So good for the NHL for finally saying we'll let our pros go.
Oh yeah. I don't remember back in the day why it was we only sent amateurs, but it was a joke.
Because it was amateurs. You couldn't be professional.
Yeah,
Couldn't be
but
paid.
we know the story. Russia was the army.
Yes.
So they're all getting paid to
That's
play
right.
hockey.
That's right.
And it's funny they picked that sport. Well, no, they did it with gymnastics and stuff too. But hockey, man,
Yeah.
they really went to war with that.
They
and
did.
remember, it was their idea when they decided they could take the NHL.
Yes.
And we beat them, thank goodness.
1972 in the library on a TV stand that's made out of chrome 6 feet high and a little tiny box on top.
And all those men with no helmets on.
No
nothing, just
helmets on.
nothing.
I heard-
All the Soviets had helmets and everything, but there's the Canadians there.
Now, that was Paul Henderson. Here's a little personal anecdote. Paul Henderson went to the same school that I was going to for theology.
Oh,
Interesting. He became a Christian.
it's complicated too.
It is. Jim and Terry Show. Hope this works. Bye-bye for now.
It's complicated, this relationship I have with my morning coffee.